She probably didn't leave town. She just laying low in town and said she had to go visit a relative. Okay. So, checking death registers and also opening up graves at Miner's End? Well, why don't we go check the archive ourselves? What kind of deaths we can pull up at Miner's End in the last time period, I guess. So let's have a look. British time period, maybe? Deaths? Miner's End. Nope. Let's see. So have you seen today's front page? Someone caught wind of your... Oh, maybe we're supposed to do this at the press. Front page. We need to find that article. See what they saw. That would be, that would probably be what we need to do. Right. Okay. Gonna Chronicle. Here I come. Okay, let me peruse the archive. So we want Miner's End District. Front page. And they would be recent. Grave robbing ghouls. As society truly sunk so low, it seems we can no longer expect even the simplest decency from our peers, as a group of reprobates have ransacked the graves and tombs of the Cordona Cemetery. Well, we know one of them definitely wasn't a vampire. It should come as no surprise that the police have nothing to say on the matter, but while Cordona's finest fail to see beyond their own noses, visitors to the cemetery see this island's ugly heart and the desecration of their kin. Right. So we got grave robbing. We should probably go there and ask around the cemetery. Find out what was going on. What was the deal? Wonder who we're supposed to ask. Let me just go in. Are there any people lurking? So that guy looks like a worker. I'm gonna be a worker too. I want to work this guy over. In the verbal sense, of course. Hi.
Is this familiar to you?
What a coincidence. I only learned of this recently myself.
Told a crypt near an old olive tree has been recently broken into. I will be able to identify the two broken gargoyles at the entrance. Need a... way at the back. Okay. We're here? We're outside the cemetery. That might not be where we're going. Let's try going around the other way. I don't know if I can get back in at the top end. Probably not. Oh, it's this way. It is this way. Okay. Two broken gargoyles. Well, I see one broken one there. One there.
Wait, I remember this tree, Sherry.
Oh.
Take a photograph and I'll tell you a story.
Taken.
Do you want a story? Take the photo.
I am trying.
We tried to imagine the lives of the dead based on their names and tombstones. I wrote about it in my diary.
Near-death experience. We used to roam the cemetery concocting interesting stories about the dead. Our life back then was simpler and more adventurous, more magical. The crypts appealed to us. We tried to guess who was buried there. Someone rich, important, or old. We carved our initials into the tree so that we would remember this place, or it would remember us. Nice. It's also, we don't need to be a ice cream man now. 2 broken gargoyle. Here it is.
Do they have no qualms about robbing the dead?
No. Okay, let's...
Someone leant on this slab.
Yeah, there's a bloody handprint there. Shovel.
All it takes
Ooh.
is one precise strike.
With a combat shovel, a trenching tool. Hold that.
Blood drops from a small wound.
Dirt.
Traces of dirt from a shovel.
Yes, it's a dusty old crypt, isn't it, John? Urn. Oh, is that it? That's all we needed? I need to look for... I'm sorry, game, but I need to look for... Gotta be something else. Alright, apparently not, but there is a door here. There's doors on all sides. I get the feeling I'm supposed to fight somebody. We about to get attacked after we do this, I bet. Alright, John. Dazzle me. So, bandaging a wound? Know about that. Ooh, yeah, she got beamed in the face by a shovel. Or she beamed someone else. Now, they were using it to open up the tomb. So, a fight. They're doing having like a dance off or something? Doubt very much that happened. There's the other option here. Oh my god, did he, yeah. Did he put her in?
Miss Oni was here with an accomplice. Their argument led to a fight. That fight ended with a shovel to her head.
And then
No
she got
prizes for guessing where her body is.
What a great place to dispose of a dead body. The cemetery, where you expect to find a dead body. Oh well. At least the secrets are safe. Yikes. Now who done it is the question.
The blow killed her instantly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like Trench's shovel. An earring.
This earring was torn out by force. The fight must have been fierce.
I wonder who we know is missing an earring. And then there's jewels.
Buried with her precious treasures like an Egyptian pharaoh.
What am I missing? missing something. Oh.
There's dried blood under her fingernails. The murderers. Official government business, eh?
Yeah. She wouldn't be alive to tell her that, would she? Oh, there we go. Skip combat. Yep, nah. Screw that shit. Yep. Told you guys that was coming, huh? Found Ursula's body in a tomb. It appears she scratched her attacker and tore an earring from the tempestuous boy, huh? Yeah. Okay. Where's the exit? Which one of these doors do I leave through again? There we go. So, letter from R. Kind of wonder who R is. Definitely not Meryl. But we do need to go and have a frank discussion about earring. Oh, and look at that, she's not here now.
Mrs. Levy, what a fortuitous coincidence. Let me guess. Leaving on official government business?
No, I need to take care of some urgent family matters. So if you'll excuse me.
I will not. See, I found something of yours, and I thought it only gentlemanly to return it. Your earring. And that was not the only thing I unearthed. You'll be pleased to know that no grave robbers have removed Miss Oni from where you left her.
Sir, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I'm not the cold-blooded killer you think I am. Please let me explain.
Go ahead.
This should be good.
It was Ursula's endeavor, all along. She needed the money to sustain her lifestyle. When she asked if I'd join her, how could I refuse? My husband died. Bartosz. I had to make ends meet. I had to provide for my boy. Before long, my conscience got the better of me. I wanted to stop, but Ursula wouldn't let me.
That is no excuse for murder. You could have come clean and reported her to the authorities.
It wasn't murder. It was self-defense. She threatened to take my son away from me. Said she'd make sure he ends up in an orphanage. And then she hit me. And I let my instincts take over. I had to protect my family.
Oh boy. And now we have the choice of whether or not we are going to do that to her. Whether or not we believe her, isn't it? I've been playing Sherlock as like he will always go with the blind justice route. I feel really bad about this one though. We continue blind justice, or do we just go, nah, you're free to? I think if we do that, we're gonna upset Mycroft, but do we care? Because we could just report, oh, we found her, she's dead, she was robbing graves. And just lie to him, but we know he knows, right? He knows. Ah, screw it.
That's a moving
Whatever.
story, Mrs. Levy. When you tell it in court, perhaps it will mitigate your sentence.
I'm begging you, Mr. Holmes. At least allow me to see my son one last time. My Mikael, he won't...
I'm afraid that's up to the police. Let's go.
Damn. Heartless and cold. And a new letter from Mycroft. Ursula Oni is dead. She was involved. Oh, letter to Mycroft. Ursula Oni is dead. She was involved in shady grave robbing conspiracy and murdered by her accomplice, Meryl Levy. I turned the culprit over to the police. All right, now I must simply return home and post this letter. Yeah, that feels really bad. This is the way. This way, yeah. That does feel bad. All the feels. I wonder, did John write about that in his diary? Harsh punishment for a woman in despair. Worse, Sherlock separated her from the sun. Isn't that kind of loss why Sherlock's here? Mm-hmm. Indeed. Report sent. All right. Now we can finally do this, I guess. Okay, so let's just recap, because it's been so long. So very long. Since we actually made any progress on the mother's love case. 'Cause this is the final part. I don't know how long it is, but I just know it's the last bit, and we'll get a point of no return when we try to go through the back door into the place, into the garden. Apparently that's where mother died. Leave. Kind of the gist we were getting. He remembers there was the incident report. That's right. We got the police report. Violet Holmes was lying in the garden of Stonewood Manor. Visual inspection shows the victim to be thoroughly soaked with deep vertical incision 2 inches in length down her throat, and her face was swollen and covered with red blotches. Cause of death, hypoxia. Waiting confirmation from a medical examiner, and Otto Richter was arrested, and her body was sent for autopsy. So that's what we're working on. I know that he was doing like water dousing and hydrotherapy treatments and stuff, and maybe she suffocated, drowned in the bath, and then he tried to do a tracheotomy or whatever it's called, where you cut the throat open to try to make an incision so they can breathe. But if her lungs were filled with water, that's not going to help. So yeah. But we also bought all the furniture, all the artwork, and now we can restore some memories of the place. Ooh, that's cool. It has really restored
Well
it.
done, Sherry. The hall now looks much as it did in our youth. Brings back fond memories.
Mm-hmm. So now... Oh god, I've got the sign here as well.
I hope this child will find his place in the world. He has great potential.
Yes, he does. So, what am I supposed to do? Find... Oh, here we go.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish
I've
endeavor.
already looked at that. Yeah, here we go.
We used to take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh
Hey, what
yeah,
kid
what
doesn't?
fun. They had to fix these handrails several times. I wouldn't try it now, Sherry. Tempting though it is.
Yeah. Used to ride down the staircase handrails of the main hall. It was the fastest way down. Well, no, jumping off the balcony would have been the fastest. I don't recommend that either, though. Mycroft hated it, couldn't stop us doing it. Carpenters had to repair the handrail several times. Okay. So is that it? That's the only memory we have? Furniture in the manor belonged to my childhood bedroom, which was up here.
To be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, looky here. Look at all the trophies.
I hope Wooden Joe won't object to a new friend.
Nice. Yeah, this is really cool. And I got the big portrait of the family all together. John's looking at it thinking, you know, I'm not in there, am I? No, you're not, John. Childhood bedroom.
I can sense an incoming memory, Sherry. Do you?
Maybe. What is this?
The most important thing is not to taste it.
Oh, that's the poisoned wine. Cool.
I'm looking forward to learning
Violin.
to play it. As soon as I have some free time.
That's right, we got the violin from the teacher. The string theory thing. This we've already looked at. That we've already looked at.
You do miss her.
That was one of the pictures I had to buy. Oh, and the sketch of
One of your early sketches of me. And a rather unflattering
Joffrey
one at that.
Baratheon.
Just look at my nose.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Yeah, and he will. Oh, we got a note.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yes. Already looked at all that. Okay. Yeah, just taking a little walk down memory lane.
I will need a proper outfit to match this.
We already got that pirate outfit.
I will need a proper outfit to match this.
Coal dust from Miner's End.
Right, yeah,
sandy
we've already
dirt
looked at
from the
this
old
again.
City. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like how that's like the origin of Sherlock pinning notes to the wall with daggers.
I was so frustrated to find only one bed in this room. Mycroft initially refused to bring another for you, but after a week-long dispute, he gave in.
What a stubborn man. How well do you think he would sleep without a bed?
Shortly after our arrival, Sherry clashed with Mycroft about the furniture, needed a place to sleep. There was only one bed in the room, outrageous. Convincing his older brother was a challenge, but after a week-long dispute, he finally gave in, and I became the proud owner of my own bed. So they even, that's a good point, actually. I didn't think about the fact that there were two beds in here. I just thought, well, they would, you know, put multiple beds in a kid's room sometimes, so why not? But, yeah, I guess he had to kick a fuss up about his imaginary friend, a bed. So they did indulge him in that. The fact that that's still yellow, I wonder. I just want to test something. Need a proper outfit. Well, a pirate outfit would go with it. If I put the pirate outfit on, the whole thing, does it let me pick the gun?
I will need a proper outfit to match this.
Apparently not. Oh, is it the dueling pistol, though? It's not a pirate's gun, Matt. It's the dueling pistol. Right. I think we just put a regular dueling outfit on.
I will need a proper outfit to match this.
Coal
Nope.
dust from
Nope.
Miner's
Oh, I
End,
didn't want to touch that
sandy
again.
dirt
Damn
from the
it.
old city. We
And you can't
scoured
nope
top
out.
to bottom for these soil samples.
I just want to know if can I... The fact that there's a yellow marker on it makes me think that I have to do something. Like, I know when I did this case, I specifically did this whole thing with the weird messy hair and the eye patch and shit, you know, because it was just fun. All right, well, I don't know if we can actually do anything special with it. I'll just leave it. Probably can't. Okay, so that's the bedroom, mother's room, and the cabinet of curiosity. Mother's room is here, but I want to just check back here as well for additional things. Already done that. Coin collection is filling up, but I won't be doing the rest.
I hope I will have a chance for revanche with you, Monsieur Lupin.
Yes, the thief. Oh,
It was truly an
mask.
unforgettable event.
the mask. I was looking for all the trophies more than anything. All right.
Oh, the room looks nice now. It's comforting to see the way it was meant to be.
It reminds me of my mother. Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
So there's the screen here. This is where we get next main music box. Okay. Well, let's see what this does.
My mother always preferred to spend her rare moments of lucidity with me.
That's true. She even stopped Mycroft from joining you. Remember?
I do. He didn't show it, but he was upset.
Ooh.
I think Mother paid more attention to me because I was younger.
Oh, Mycroft would have mommy issues. We both know that, right? Come on. He would have mommy issues if anybody else. In her rare moments of lucidity, Sherlock's mother always wanted to spend time with him. One day she found us preparing for the play, the one down by the theatre, and she helped us apply the stage makeup in front of the mirror. Mycroft wanted to join us, but she refused. He didn't show it, but I know he was upset. Violet always paid more attention to Sherry because he was younger. Mm-hmm.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Well, okay. Jesus, John, are you bored already? I do find it weird that there are some rooms that are just, like, curtained off. Like, we just don't go into them anyway. I thought we'd be unlocking the whole house.
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
Possibly. Oh. Okay. See any other... Oh, there's this one.
The local justice system in all its glory.
Okay. Anything down in the kitchen? Oh, not the kitchen. Sorry, the smoking room. Got a nice cask of stuff. Wow. All the wine. Jeez. The booze room. Okay. Well, Cabinet of Curiosities, what do you look like?
Now it looks exactly like it was a decade ago.
Nice.
I can almost feel the memories hitting me.
Oh, the weird
What a monstrosity. Where
sinking
could such a
city
creature even
thing.
survive?
Ew. That's gross. This. Finally. Will there be a memory here? Is that it? No, no monologue to go with that? Okay. Well, they really were teasing the fact with, not teasing, I guess, paying homage to the fact that they've made a sinking city game. Look as though there's anything new to poke.
I'm not sure I want to hear its horrifying inhuman howl again.
Oh, the flute thing. Yeah, they were really leaning into it, like, guys, we did Cthulhu game.
And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
All right. Well, that looks like... Oh, wait, I haven't pinned it. There's another memory in here I almost missed. Oh, what's...
Some light reading for my spare time.
Okay.
Oh, I remember now. I never liked the way the books were sorted on these shelves.
That you didn't. Your brother often struggled to find his reading materials after our visits.
During the time at Stonewood Manor, Sherry and I would regularly visit the Cabinet of Curiosities. Sherlock was sometimes so bored that he'd rearrange all the books in his own particular order. He said it was easier to find the required book this way, but Mycroft never agreed. The last time that Mycroft was unable to find his desired reading material, he exhortated us for an hour, and instead we returned to the shelves to how they were. I wouldn't have done. I'd have left it all alone. Okay, well, that's that done. Nice. That just leaves us with the final memory. Ooh. All right then, John. Ready. You gonna let me through or not?
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry,
John, I always listen to you.
you don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help.
No, I've done all the quests.
There is no coming back from this.
Actually, you know what?
I find my...
Thank you.
Cordona still calls for us, yes. But know this, John. One way or another, we will find ourselves back in front of this door, unable to avoid the truth any longer.
Like, it's just only appropriate because I can feel there's a finality coming here. Because that was a point of no return. Let's give John his real appearance back, just for the sake of it.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. There is no coming back from this. Please.
We have to finish it.
John, my animum, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just... please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
So if my thoughts about John are right, that he's like a self-defense mechanism, Sherlock confronting the things he ignored all his life and the things he repressed, and cracking it all open could very well remove John from his life. Maybe he finds he doesn't need a John to repress his memories or
Why
deal
didn't
with
I
things.
remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good.
Look, he's scared. He's hiding behind the tree.
That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, it didn't survive.
Good. Is there anything I should be pinning? That got a sandpit. Play around in. Walking horse. I can't actually run. Interesting. I can only walk. It's a creepy statue.
Ah, yes. The statue of Merope. My mother was trying to restore it. What a pity she never had the opportunity to finish.
And we got ads coming. Again, I'm sorry, guys. Some of y'all are gonna miss this. Unless we take a... let's just take a 3-minute BRB. I do need to use the bathroom anyway, so... okay. So we have Mother on the piano. Oh. Whoa, wait a minute. I just lost the game audio. Oh, for God's sake. It did this before. This is very weird. Let me alt-tab out of the game and back in. Bring it back. There we go. That's like the third time that's happened with this game. Sometimes when I alt-tab out of it or click out of it, it then loses the audio when I come back. Strange. But anyway, I guess all he did was say, "Mother?" Broken teacup.
That's from Mother's favourite tea set. What is it doing in here?
Oh, I can actually... I was waiting for a scene. I'm actually supposed to move. Okay. That's the mirror. This is her bedroom.
Come here, Sherry. Hurry!
So the doctor and his mother were arguing? What's going on?
These must help calm her down.
Oh, this is going to a place I... Oh,
What are
no.
you thinking about? Is everything all right?
John's looking a little bit freaked out. Is this going where I'm thinking it's going? Did he kill her by accident by giving her an overdose of medicine? Wanted to help? I'll come back to you in a second, John. I feel like there might be something over here as well we should have looked at. Oh, there is actually... No, there's one place over there. Let's do this first. That looks like it might be another thing.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
I don't know, you were just going kind of weird for a second. It's like you were de-rezzing or something. Yeah, I wonder if she was drinking tea and then choked or something, or passed out maybe and fell in the water. Fall into the pool, into the pond. Picnic basket. What is this?
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
Here she is again.
Don't go, Mother, wait. I remember this artifact from Mother's collection.
What else? What am I missing? Very far that I can go. Oh, I can look at the title.
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection.
There it is.
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek. You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
I mean, that was part of the memory we saw before, right? Same
Sherry,
with
say
the other
something.
one.
Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, so like the one that we got upstairs in the bedroom was the argument,
Come here, darling.
and then that was the overhearing of Mycroft arguing that we saw in the Cabinet of Curiosities before.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
You're scaring me.
Sherry, come here, darling.
Oh, she's over there now. Is there anything we can do with the swing?
I'm waiting for you. Sherlock, I'm here. Come closer.
Coming, Mother. This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is going some more dark places.
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum. I bet you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry.
Not gonna happen.
Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No! Don't you dare say such things! You are a liar like all the others!
Mother!
Don't call me that! You aren't fooling me!
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie!
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself!
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry! Give me my stuff back or I'll kill you!
Oh boy. What happened though? How did she end up in the wall? Did John do it? Oh boy, right, we gotta do I forgot there was Mind Palace shit to do here. Ooh, boy. We brought tea, and then we had tea and sedatives. John and I brought my mother her morning tea on the day she died. My mother took a dose of the sedatives with her tea on the day she died. Dr. Richter's experimented on my mother with unconventional drugs and treatments. Every dose had a risk of a side effect. Or my mother used sedatives so frequently her body must have built up a tolerance it wouldn't be a danger to her. Yeah, I don't think that had a danger to her. I think that's the problem, is she had an increased tolerance. So the medication didn't work that day. My mother attacked me in the garden of Stonewood Manor on the day she died. Suffered from mental problems, of course. Tried to kill me and drown me in the pond. That's a repressed memory right there. That's a doozy. Death by hypoxia. My mother was found soaking wet in the garden, seemed to have suffocated. See, I was thinking maybe he was doing hydrotherapy and then she had a mishap, or he left her unattended or something and came back and she submerged under the water and in the bath and drowned in the bath. And I just couldn't figure out why she was in the garden. Like, what did he do? Drag her downstairs and out into the garden and then try to do a tracheotomy or something? Yeah. Slash in her throat. My mother drowned. A throat wound could either be a final humiliation by the killer or a desperate attempt to save her. Or she didn't drown and the slit on my mother's throat was an attempt. She didn't drown. The slit on my mother's throat was an attempted tracheotomy. Makes no sense to do this if she was drowning. That's a good point. Because like I said, if her lungs are full of water, that ain't gonna do shit. That's in case there's a blockage above it. Like if the throat tightened up. But that's still possibly the case. Like, she was covered in water. Doesn't mean she drowned. She was covered in water because Sherlock was fighting against it, right? And she just got drenched in water. She was drowning him in the pond. Doesn't mean she went in as well. I'm going to go with this for now. And maybe a risk of side effects. Maybe she did choke. But there's more to go with before we make any final conclusions. Mycroft then caught Richter. He was the main prosecution witness. He accused him. So what have we got here? She had an allergic reaction to the medication and she suffocated. John and I are responsible. Mother died from an allergic reaction after we gave her the sedatives for the morning tea. Octo Richter tried to save her. Mycroft deliberately blamed him for the death, despite John and I being responsible. As he would have known. He'd have been like, pretty clear you're doing a medical procedure here, but he pinned the blame on him to save Sherlock. I killed my mother without knowing it. The idea to give her sedatives came from John, which means that I cannot trust my own mind to heal myself. I must get rid of John. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me, or I killed my mother. I am responsible for her death. It is my idea to give her the medication which caused the allergic reaction that killed her. It's my guilt. Mycroft hid the truth to protect me. Or the other alternative is she had an increased tolerance and she drowned by someone, either an accident or purpose. Otto Richter is responsible. My mother Violet was drowned by Otto Richter. Mycroft accused him of murder. I don't like this idea. This is so silly. I don't think this works. Killed my mother to end her suffering and save my life. I doubt he would have done. Or he killed my mother while trying to save me. The drowning was an accident, and he desperately attempted to save her. Yeah, I don't think this is right either. I think either one of those is right. I think, sadly, it's because no one else could have stopped this. It's all case clues done. Let me go back. Can I not go back? I can't leave this until I wanted to reread something. I wanted to reread what it said about the throat. There's a difference between cutting someone's throat and making a 2-inch incision. Like, her trying to drown Sherlock in the garden alone could have only come to an end with either somebody helping or her having a medical episode beyond what was already going on, beyond the psychosis stuff. She, like it says, had a allergic reaction. Because otherwise, like, if she drowned, yes, it didn't make sense that a trained doctor, however much of, like iffy doctor he was, however suspicious and spurious he was, he would know better than to try to save a drowned woman by cutting into her throat. That ain't gonna help. Right, you know, there's different ways to deal with that. So if she fell in the water and drowned suddenly, and that's what stopped her killing Sherlock, it wouldn't. So that's the only reason why I think this is the right one. Because the other side of it, you know, having an increased tolerance, you know, saying that she drowned, had an increased tolerance of sedatives in her body, means she was drowned because the increased tolerance made her try to kill Sherlock. Saying that he's then responsible means he intervened and then what? He cut her throat? Why wouldn't he just subdue her in some way and shout for Mycroft's help? He would have done that. He wouldn't have just outright killed her. You know, that makes no sense to me. So she didn't drown in the end. And he had the allergic reaction, and John and I are responsible. And the question is, do we pin it on John or Sherlock? I think Sherlock would blame himself, not John. When we had the scene, though, John was like, come over here. But he didn't specifically say, you know, hey, give her some of the medicine. And at the end of the day, A, he would blame himself, but also B, whether or not he sees the two of them as separate people, it's still him, either way. So it's still him, regardless, you know. So I'm going to go with this, just on that basis. Final decision, let's do it.
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry.
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
You couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
I killed my own mother, John. It is unforgivable.
It was an accident, Sherlock. She was mad. abusive. You were a child simply trying to help.
How could I? How could she? You were a lie, John. A fiction. A crutch.
No, I was a
Oh,
friend.
look who's coming.
Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Blinking out of existence.
There is only one thing to be done.
What are you talking about?
To expect adherence to the principles of truth and justice, but to fail to hold oneself likewise accountable, it would be hypocrisy. My mother died by my hand. I must turn myself into the authorities and face the consequences of my actions.
The consequences of your actions? You were a child. She did this to you, not you unto her. You are throwing your life away in an act of moralistic vanity. Think of all you could accomplish for our nation.
This is where we differ, Mycroft. To you, the ends justify the means. To me, the means have decided the end. The truth is the truth.
Fine, Sherlock. Walk yourself into the police station and pray those men you oft embarrassed hold no grudges. If you're lucky, they'll simply exile you. If not, I'll see you in 20 years.
Are you going to berate me too? Try and talk me out of it? As I told my brother, if I cannot demonstrate the character I chastise others for lacking...
Sherry, I think this is something you will have to do yourself.
Myself? How do you mean?
All I ever did, all I ever wanted, was to protect you from what happened. And now you tell me I was wrong to try, that it was ego or hypocrisy to show a young boy kindness. But it was just empathy, creativity, and love for one's self. So please, please, Sherlock, don't do it.
Why can none of you see it? The truth is the truth. A murder is a murder. Tell me, John, why?
Because you're breaking my heart. I know you've decided. I know. I just wish you hadn't.
I'm sorry, John. All these years we spent together, all the time I took for granted. You'll always be a part of me.
No, Sherry. That's the point. I don't think I will.
So that means John's gone. Interesting that it's his choice to go. Would have picked the other option. It would have been probably us telling him to go, you know?
Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, You were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Werner? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
Then why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Does it matter? Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project.
Interesting. Ooh.
You really are beautiful.
A little bit creepy, though.
I was prepared to take responsibility
What if
for
that
my
picture would be
actions, but
different
again,
if we
my
choose
brother
different
conspired against
conclusions?
me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand.
Yeah, we knew he'd
With no
step in.
means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest. I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one
That's
there
where he
questions
meets
my choices.
John Watson.
I have begun to attract a desperate clientele. Men that skulk after me, pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now, I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island. To Mother. To John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything?
We have the meeting. Sherlock is beating up
Found it!
Lieutenant Commander Data.
Found it!
And what is that?
Apparently.
How far, bruises may be produced after death? How are you? You have
I was going to say, is he going to do the famous line of, how was Afghanistan?
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best
Just
for two
bare our
fellows
souls
to
to
know
each
what
other.
bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rouse?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one...
somewhere in the middle.
That's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
About that. Tell me, how do you feel about taking down an eldritch god together and their weird-ass cult? You'd be like, what? Oh, don't worry, we'll get to that. Oh, man, that was cool. That was good. So, yeah, I wonder if the painting... I mean, obviously that's a painting by Violet Holmes of her son, in the fashion of L from Death Note. But I wonder if that changes based on certain choices and that kind of thing. If I could take down cults, I have a few ideas. Yeah. Don't we all lately? Yeah. I think I know which one you might be referring to, but we'll not go there. I prefer games and not reality these days. Oh my. That was good. These guys, they know how to make a good Sherlock game. I really need to look into whether or not they're making another one. Like, are they doing a chapter 2? And they will continue with the same character and the dynamic? That'd be good. Especially now that we actually have a John Watson, you know, as opposed to the imaginary John. So, it's still just one. I lost count. Oh, no doubt. I mean, world be crazy and all that. Wow, so we finished it. That's great. I really would have liked to have gotten the coin collection, but I don't really have the time to dig into it today since we went on basically an hour longer with the demo we checked out before the stream. So, ooh, yeah. You guys can go do that, though. I would recommend you get this game, even if you've watched it all the way through. Give it a little bit of time. Let the information fall out of your heads if it does, and then come and get it yourselves. So, yeah.